And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio, back to basics. Well, I spent a little time. I made this new trunk branch here, and so far so good. They're using it. It's lightened up the load on this the previous main trunk here quite a bit, enough to keep the traffic running. So that is really good. The other thing I did is I had to mine out some material in here. So I cut through this copper vein, so I mined this copper vein down, and as well as this iron vein. Just put them in storage for now. So I've got my steel up here. You can see these little dots right here. This is where it's loading the iron that I mined down here. So I'm just augmenting it right now with bots. Because I'm loading steel into a chest down there, and I'm going to hop in here, and I need to set up some filters, because I'm going to use this same train to not only load the iron but load the steel as well. So I want to make sure it's loaded in the right quantities and loaded properly. So I'm going to use this bottom one for steel, and we just got a middle click this whole setup here, and it should load just fine. As soon as I add, I think it is in main 3 that I include. So I need to go to iron 1, and then I need to go to main 3 and time passed. So that way, this should just work normally. And right now, I'm just going to load them up into requester chests, and I don't have any logistics robots on me. So I'm going to have to run this, and let's just hop down to main 3 for now. And then I will set it up to go to iron. So this should use the new trunk to go down to main 3. And while I'm here, let's see if I can't steal a couple logistics bots. So you can see my steel loading in right here. And I'm going to hop out and do a manual just so I can grab just a stack of logistics bots. That way, when we go back up to the oil, I'll be able to easily process that. So there's all the steel getting loaded up. Excellent. So let's now go to iron 1. And I'm not sure which line this will use. This might use the new trunk, it might not. I think it is the most direct route because it's just up and over. But let's see. Oh, it's actually straight up. So not too bad. Let all the other trains run through. It's kind of nice seeing them all running around doing their jobs. And why isn't this running? There we go. So now she'll load up on iron as long as there's some in there, and it looks like there's none in there right now, and that is a problem. See, there's no iron in that specific set of chests, because I am just nuts. I'm gonna have to add a second smelting operation up here just for iron. It looks like a lot of it is being taken by gears right now. For some reason, I'm using gears. I'm not sure what's using gears. So yeah, we're not getting any iron in the system right now, which is a problem. I'm gonna have to increase the amount that I'm doing with that. And gears should go I don't know how it picks, if it's first in, first out sort of thing. Oh, now we've got a clog issue here. This shouldn't have been. I need to change that to a chain signal, since that is an input. All of the ins need to be chain signals. That way, it'll make sure. Oh, we're going back down. We need to go to oil. It can't go backwards, so it's going to do a loop around and then go right back up. Whoa, where are you going now? Why are you doing this to me? Train logic really doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it is. It's going all the way up and around. It could have just turned around on that bottom loop, but now we're going through there for reasons unknown. That was... Where are we going? What the heck is this thing doing? That was quite the circuitous route through my base in order to just do a loop around. That was pretty crazy, I'll admit. I'm not sure what the pathfinding system was doing there, but whatever it was not correct. So I'm going to hop out now that we're kind of in a line here. And plastic, because this isn't a loop, it just takes a little bit longer. Plastic should be running just fine. Should be good. Produced quite a few grenades already. And now we should load the little bit of iron that I actually had. I can actually put a bunch more in here. Load it up. And now it should be unloading all that steel as well. So now I've got steel. Let's throw some logistics robots in here if I can find them. That's my 20 constructors. There's my logistics. So now I want to make cluster grenades. And these things are 7 grenades, 5 explosives, and 5 steel. So we've got explosives, we've got the grenades, and we got the steel, and the last ingredient is... Oh, that's it. So this is going to be a regular craft. And I kind of want to just put this somewhere where it's not going to get in the way. That is good. So cluster grenade. And while I'm doing that, let's start increasing the damage. Okay, requester chest and provider chest. And requester chest, I'm just going to copy and paste that over. It should do just fine with that. What's the craft time on these? 8. Let's give ourselves a little bit more by way of how many it's going to queue up. That should be good. I don't want to create all those. Let's just build this many. 2 stacks. I think they stack to 50, just like the regular grenades. Right? Oh, regular grenades stack to 100. So we'll see what these stack to. But yeah, cluster grenades, pretty awesome. I think is my car might not be up here. Where is my car? No idea where my car is. There it is. By that construction. I actually have another car on me. I have 2 cars. So let's grab that and see what this cluster grenade setup can do. Kind of curious how effective this stuff is. And while we are cruising there. Let's just keep upgrading the damage these things do. And let's go up to whatever is up here. Okay, that is not all that. I don't have very much space. And now they can get the flame going. Oh yeah. You only burn if it's on the... Ooh, I missed some. Fire is very effective. Very, very effective. Just don't kill yourself with the fallout. Awesome. So now we've got cluster grenades. We've got flamethrower. We're just increasing the number of things that we can use to just destroy stuff with. And grab out here. Just make sure our system is good to go. But we do need to increase the amount of mining we're doing up here and smelting, because this iron is just not making it through, especially with gear production. So these gears, I mean, we're producing them really fast, but we're actually using them quite a bit. I think I don't know what I'm using them for, actually. I honestly have no idea what I'm using them for. So let's try to increase the amount of production we're doing. I have 20 on me. I'm not sure how many are in here, but let's I'm gonna go down here. So there's 10. I don't know. I don't think I can build. I can only build 5 more. I need to build 10 more to kind of even this out, but don't really want to do that right now. I just want to get more production of iron. So we'll stump it a little bit. I'm going to try to tie it into the end here if I can. As long as it doesn't interfere with too many. So if I'm going to come down here and in there, I need this to be right here. So underground it under all that. Now I can place my mines, which I'm going to only need one here, one there. And this one I can put in there and there. That should be good. And now for power. And these are Mark II. So I can actually increase these and they will cover both sides. I'm going to leave that one there just because it connects up these, and so that's good there. And then we just need a lot of inserters. Kind of put the output inserters first, and then as I do input, they will immediately get added to the belt. There we go. Now it's a little bit fuller. We have a problem with this line, and these miners are just not putting out enough. And let's grab all those and those. So we've got still quite a few here. Up here's 117,000 still right there. That's pretty good. So that will help. That was I didn't even notice that was running low. So this one will obviously empty first, but it's got like vastly more in it. So this one may use all of them first. Who knows? Time will tell. But now we've got way more iron coming through. Another 20 smelters worth of iron. Hopefully we'll get some that make it this far. As these chests fill up, what they should do, they should do it pretty fast. The chest should fill up pretty fast. Just because now we've got just about a full belt of iron coming through. And speaking of that, we've got a few here that are not putting out fast enough. I always prefer so yeah, we've got one little area that's not, I mean, it fills up as it goes through, but again, this one is full and it's not actually being used. So one thing I can do, maybe instead of bringing it in right here, is bring it down a little bit further in, skip this one and put it right into this one. That sounds like a plan. So that actually lines up pretty well. I'm going to bring this down as far as I can and use a splitter to merge the two. Oh. Still can't, even though I've got legs on, I still cannot run. I still can't run on the belts. I can keep up. It's not pushing me back now. I'm creeping slowly forward. It's like I'm on a treadmill. So yeah, now we're getting good iron into the first one here, which is good. And it looks like our gears are catching up, which is also extremely good. Excellent. Filled that up. This is already pretty full. The more iron we send down the line, the better. And everything, it looks like it's working now. So let me upgrade this last one here. And we should be able to make a big difference with that. I don't have any other smelters that are off. That would be the bad part. Smelters that are off. So yeah, whatever was using gears, it looks like it has stopped using them for now. And now we're able to load in all the gears that we're making. And once this backstuffs, this will stop using iron. And this is actually using a lot of iron. As you can see, it's just crazy. So we've got 2 inserters. Each one of these is pulling 3 at a time. So it's actually grabbing 6 iron every time it's going through. It's a pretty hefty consumer. But with our supplement, or we're augmenting the supply here, we're actually still able to almost fill up the whole line. Once those gears are done, it should be fine. And the gears are done, it's just backing up now. So there we go. We now have a massive amount of material getting produced. And as you can see, this actually emptied out first. So got plenty more iron in this system not concerned about running out of this patch anytime soon. So now let's check our train system. And again, we're backlogged over here. This is really frustrating why we're backed up. Let me go unclog that and pick it up for the next episode. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.